We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Buddy Mack, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Stepping up to the plate, number 19. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For St. Louis, the third baseman, number 19.
First offering on its way. Clears this one over toward first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ballgame. Now a chance to look at the starting line for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box, Corey Wilson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Miles Michaelis will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
At the plate, number 33. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And, fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
What an opportunity to get it.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 26 for him on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. the next Cub up, number 4. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Number 4.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Drilled on the ground to short. DeYoung's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Now at the plate, Damian Knight. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, number 21. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it, and that's the 3rd out. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now batting, Marcell Ozuna. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Mack stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. Is currently 3rd in all-star fan voting among starting pitchers, so he's hopeful at least to get an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Kyle Schwarber. I'm sure if we were in the trust tree, he would still want to be behind the dish controlling this pitching staff. But he's gone to the outfield, worked his tail off, and he handles it adequately with a nice arm. And it's only going to get better with the more time he puts in out there.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Paul DeYoung. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Slow little grounder left side. Throw in time and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Digging in, number 32. 10 RBIs already for him in the series, having picked up 6 base hits.
Number 32.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. From the belt, the pitch. Runner goes for second. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Hit in the air out to left field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Here's Jason Hayward now, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line down the left field line, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Batting 8, the pitcher, Buddy Mack.
The pitcher, Buddy Mack, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. High in the air out to center field. O'Neill waits on it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The ball.
Coming to the plate now, number 33. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Boy, you know, D'Lo, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down and keep it from the outfield to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. Martinez is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 4 hits here. No errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Cubs are on top 2-0. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Number 32 in foul ground. 1 away. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
So here now is the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Nice.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. O'Neill is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 21. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. Ozuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 32.
So in now for Chicago, number 32, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're on top 2-0. Standing in, number 19, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
To 2-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Full count now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
To third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Standing in, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around,
Now
according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Corey Wilson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding them.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Play Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Ozuna ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Into the box, Buddy Mack. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Hayward leads off first with one away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Stepping in now, Albert Almora. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Two runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, number 33.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. O'Neill is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, number 4.
Digging in, number 4. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. O'Neill looks up. Booyah! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 13 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Carlos Martinez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Carlos Martinez.
Into the box now, Damian Knight. Bullet back up the middle. O'Neill is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The left fielder, number 23.
Thank you, Heidi.
Marcel Ozuna.
First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Forkball, tough pitch to hit there, and now it's 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third, and that's the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Matt, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Lifted in the air to center. O'Neill waits on it. One away. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Stepping up now, number 32. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. That's popped up. DeYoung backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Slides down the left side, but foul.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right back at the mound. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 6. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Grounded to first. Backhanded. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carpenter.
Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Schwarber. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Yadier Molina will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still find themselves down 6-0. John Gant gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Gant.
Striding into the box, Jason Hayward. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Hayward.
First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Carpenter, and there's one away. Digging in once again, Buddy Mack getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder.
At the plate, Albert Almora. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 33.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 33.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Almora leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
The third baseman, number 19.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. walked him up. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Martinez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Corey Wilson. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready to take his hacks again, number 4, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Boy, this guy right here with that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Carpenter has it. And that's out number 1. Settling in now, Damian Knight. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline, taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 21. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheel.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Booyah! A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Into the box, number 32. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Now batting, no fielder, Kyle.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs tack on another. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Number 4 has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter.
Riding in once again, Paul DeYoung. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
So striding forward now, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Two out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. John Brebbia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in now, Buddy Mack. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game. When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with a leadoff double.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Chasing after it is O'Neill, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. In now, number 4. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Nice.
In now, Damian Knight. He swings and drives it to short. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Ready for another chance? Tyler O'Neill starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Forkball taken for a strike, and he's behind in the count 1-2. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
The batter number 50.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Strike taken up in the zone. Boy, comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Colton Wong will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Buddy Mack etched his name in the record books, tossing a perfect game as the Cubs took down the rival Cards 8-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Heading into the day, the Cubs are atop the NL Central, and the Cardinals are second in the division. The Reds combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 3-1. As of today, the Reds sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, while the Giants are in last place in the NL West. The Mets sent 3 balls into the seats as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-4. Entering the day's action, the Brewers are in last place in the NL Central, while the Mets are in 3rd place in the NL East. Jurickson Profar drove in 3 as the A's took care of the Pirates 4-2. As of right now, the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, and the Athletics are in 2nd place in the AL West. The Atlanta Braves put together 10 total hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-1. At the start of the day, the Marlins are in last place in the NL East, and the Braves are 4th in the division. The Phillies earned the 3-game series sweep as they bested the visiting Nats 3-1. Heading into the day, the Phillies are in first place in the NL East, while the Nationals are second in the division. The Rockies finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 19-0. As of today, the Rockies sit in first place in the National League West division, and the Diamondbacks are fourth in the division. The Dodgers racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-2. Entering the day's action, the Padres sit in third place in the National League West division, and the Dodgers are second in the division. The Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-2. In the standings, the Yankees sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division, while the Twins sit in second place in the AL Central Division. The Rays' first baseman, number 35, was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, as the Rays claim victory over the Orioles 10-6. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. At the start of the day, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East, while the Rays are second in the division. Wellington Castillo drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, leading the White Sox to the win over the Red Sox 7-6. As of today, the White Sox are in last place in the AL Central, while the Red Sox are in third place in the AL East. The Mariners amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 8-5. Entering the day's action, the Indians are leading the American League Central Division, and the Mariners are in fourth place in the AL West. The Detroit Tigers combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 2-1. Heading into the day, the Tigers sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division, while the Royals are third in the division. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim completed a short 2-game sweep as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-3. It was their 5th straight victory. At the start of the day, the Angels are atop the American League West, while the Astros are third in the division. The Rangers snapped their 5-game losing streak as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 2-0. In the standings, the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division, and the Blue Jays sit in fourth place in the American League East Division. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.